In this video, I'm going to share 10 of what I believe are the best side hustles for the year ahead, and I've categorized them into digital, service-based, and creative side hustles. I've also given each idea a ranking in terms of time investment and how hard it is to earn your first $100. Plus, I'll share real-life examples along the way so you can get a realistic idea of what's possible. Let's start with digital side hustles. These are perfect for you if you want to make money online without leaving your home. To do this, here are some of the strongest ways that I found. Firstly, AI content creation services. I specifically mention AI because it has massively lowered the barrier to entry for creating content. It's now easier than ever for people to create high-quality content for other businesses without having years of experience. There's tools like Jasper AI, Midjourney, and ChatGPT that allow you to create blogs, social media posts, marketing copy, and even product descriptions very, very quickly. And this is where the gap is. There are so many businesses that need content but simply just don't have the time or the expertise to create it themselves. Small business owners in particular are juggling so many tasks at once. They know how important good content is for bringing in customers, but it's just not a priority when they're so busy running the business. So this is where you could come in and step in and do this for them. In terms of time intensity, I give this a 2 out of 5. Setting up and mastering AI tools might take a little bit of time at the start, but content generation after can be fast. Difficulty to earn your first $100? I give it a 3 out of 5. The key is to find your first client that you can then use to build your portfolio, and that would require outreach to start with. Side hustles, number 2, online courses. They're a really powerful side hustle because they leverage your existing knowledge and let you turn it into passive income. By the way, as a quick side note, if you're finding this information helpful, then feel free to subscribe. It would really help me out with the algorithm. Anyways, back to the video. And there are so many tools and platforms that let you do it without having an audience. Even before I had a sizable audience, I had courses on Skillshare which I was earning money from. So, in terms of how to get started, firstly, I'd start by identifying a skill or an area of expertise that you feel confident about teaching, that people come to you for advice on. Secondly, I'd validate your idea by researching popular courses on popular platforms and also using surveys and having conversations with friends and family to refine your topic. And then, once you finalize your idea, you need to actually create your course material. So, brainstorming your curriculum, scripting your lessons, and recording your content. In terms of time investment, I give this a 3 out of 5. Creating a high-quality course could take months, but once you've done it once and set that up, it could generate passive income for you continuously. In terms of difficulty to earn your first $100, I give this a 3 out of 5. Success really depends on the demand for your topic and the marketing efforts. You don't need to have an audience. You can also run, for instance, targeted ads or create a course and put it on a platform that already has viewers coming to it. But having an audience still fast-tracks this still. Side hustle number 3. More and more businesses are looking for virtual assistants, and it's not just online businesses anymore, it's also physical businesses that are outsourcing. I was recently speaking to my dentist and they told me that they have a virtual assistant handling all of their customer follow-ups completely remotely. As a virtual assistant, you take on tasks like scheduling appointments, managing emails, handling customer service, or even running social media accounts. The role is really quite flexible and allows you to tailor your services to your strengths. In terms of time needed, I give this a 3 out of 5. You'll need time to manage clients, but it can be flexible. In terms of difficulty to earn your first $100, I give this a 2 out of 5. If you put your services on the right platform, it could be quite easy to find your first client. On to side hustle number 4. Creating and selling a digital product is such a good way to earn passive income with very little upfront investment. It could be an ebook about something you're passionate about, a CV template, or a budget tracker. There are so many ways to turn your skill into an income. A great example here is this person called Tim, who experimented with selling digital products on Etsy, and in a span of his first 90 days he earned a total of around $800. It might not sound like a groundbreaking amount, but knowing that you've just earned that completely passively with location and time freedom is such a fulfilling feeling. I remember when I first sold my digital product, which was a CV template, and I was selling it for $20 or the equivalent. When I made my first sale, I was in a car when I saw the first checkout, and I thought, I just made that completely passively. I wasn't even at my desk or doing anything. Someone just saw my CV template and bought it. The profit margins are so high because you just need to create it once, and then you just keep on selling it. In terms of time intensity, I'd give this a 3 out of 5. It's pretty easy to create a digital product if you know what you're doing and are utilizing your skill. In terms of earning your first $100, I give this a 4 out of 5. If you're using a platform like Etsy, you are competing with pretty much millions of other sellers. But if you have your own marketing strategy and you know exactly how you're selling your product, it's a lot easier. If you've been wanting to start your own online business, but you're getting stuck on the technical setup or the complexity of managing an e-commerce store, build your store. AI removes those barriers. It automates the hardest parts of launching an online business, from setting up your store and design to product optimization. Everything is done for you, and you just need to focus on the marketing. Head over to Build Your Store AI. I'll leave a link in the description as well. Click Build Your Free Store to get started. The first step is to enter your name and email, then choose your niche. Choose the one that aligns with your interests, so that's easy for you to promote in the long run. Next, pick your design from the available options and tailor it as you need. Once you're ready, connect it to Shopify, which currently offers a 3-month free trial, and then start selling with your own pre-selected proven winning products. What's even better is that Build Your Store AI comes with an app that can automate inventory management and fulfillment, so you can spend more time focusing on growing your business rather than handling all the logistics. What I love about this is that the platform walks you through everything step by step, so you don't need much time or technical knowledge to get started. Just go to Build Your Store or click the link in the description below. I also put together a free gift for you called 54 Side Hustles Dossier. I tested over 54 side hustles and documented it all on video. It will help you start earning your first $100 per week. See the link below to download. Let's move on to side hustle number 5, coaching to tutoring services. This is for those of you who prefer connecting with others and being a bit more hands-on and working with other people. First is coaching or tutoring services. People are always looking to learn and improve their skills, and offering personalized coaching services one-to-one is a really good way to monetize your expertise. It can be one of the most lucrative side hustles when it's scaled because people pay a lot for one-to-one coaching. For example, Joanna Lott, who's a business coach, instead of attracting a big audience to sell her coaching to, has gone for a very niche approach. She sells a mix of personalized coaching programs and digital marketing strategies, and now charges £6,000 for one of her 6-month one-to-one coaching programs, where she helps people turn their passion into a profit. She's creating content around this for people to find her. To do this, think about the topics that you're passionate about. What are you always talking about? What is the content that you keep consuming? What are the things that your friends and colleagues always come to you for? Then do some research on if this has a market. I'd recommend starting simply. Offer a Calendly link where people can pick your brain for just 30 minutes about your niche topic for $50 or $100. Launch it to your friends and family on your Instagram account or LinkedIn account, and you'll quickly find if there is a demand for this. If there is, and you've got enough happy clients, that's evidence of an existing market and also testimonials for the value you can provide. In terms of time needed, I give this a 4 out of 5. These sessions can take up a lot of your time as it is active income. In terms of difficulty to earn your first $100, I give this a 3 out of 5. You want to price it correctly, especially when you're starting out, to not scare people off if they don't even know you can deliver on what you say you can offer. Then we have event planning services. People are constantly organizing events, from personal milestones like birthday parties to weddings to business-focused corporate meetings and conferences. As an event planner, you're essentially taking away all the organizational stress for that company or person, and people are willing to pay a lot to outsource that stress, especially when it comes to weddings or huge events. For this, I'll start small. Offer to plan events for families or friends to build your portfolio and get the photos that showcase what you can do. Then build your network. Collaborate with local vendors, caterers, photographers, and florists. Having reliable contacts can make event planning smoother and more efficient. Once you've established a portfolio, take on larger events like weddings, community functions, and gatherings. Market your services along the way by sharing your photos and testimonials on Instagram, Pinterest, or LinkedIn. If you like event organizing, this can be a really fun way to turn your passion into a side hustle. In terms of time needed, I give this a 5 out of 5. Event planning can be very time-intensive and is fully active income unless you hire a team or outsource the work. In terms of difficulty to earn your first $100, I give this a 2 out of 5. It's possible once you've built up your portfolio and landed your first client. If your services are good, this is something you can grow fast through word of mouth. Next up, number 7. If you're inspired by the idea of getting to express your creativity through your work, then creative side hustles are for you. I'm going to start with video editing because, well, the more people I speak to, the more people I'm hearing want to get into content creation and are looking for a good editor. With the explosion of content creation comes the demand for video editing. In fact, this was the first thing I hired for as my channel grew. Businesses, creators, influencers all over the world are willing to pay for good, edited, polished, engaging videos. Personally, my video editor reached out to me with a sample of one of my videos re-edited, sent me an email, I gave them a shot, and I've been with the same editor for nearly 2 years. They started part-time and now work for me full-time. To start with, you can apply a similar approach. Reach out to your favorite YouTuber or to other small businesses and offer them a sample of the editing work that you can do for them. In terms of time intensity, I give this a 4.5 out of 5. I used to edit my own videos and it can take a long time, especially if you're looking for more advanced graphics. In terms of difficulty to earn your first $100, I would say 2 out of 5. There's a really high demand for entry-level gigs depending on the market. Next, we'll move on to web design. Every business needs an online presence, and not everyone has the skills or the time to create a professional-looking website. Web design is a lucrative side hustle with potential for recurring income through also having maintenance services attached to it. Link started his WordPress development and SEO company with only $30 in initial cost and grew it to generate $263,000 by 2021. His business grew organically through referrals and SEO, basically showing how your small startup can scale even with a very minimal upfront investment. In terms of time intensity, this is a 4 out of 5. Designing and testing can take a lot of time. In terms of difficulty to earn your first $100, I'll rank this a 3 out of 5. Local businesses are often open to hiring, depending on how you approach this. It essentially comes down to how you market and sell yourself. Then number 9, we have graphic design. Graphic design is at the heart of branding, marketing, and digital content creation. Businesses all need logos, they need social media graphics, they need promotional materials, and it makes graphic design a reliable and rewarding side hustle. Will Patterson, for example, his journey began as a teenager teaching himself Photoshop. He learned logo design and branding and started sharing his work online while studying business administration. Fast forward to today, he runs a branding agency that is all based on his design services. In terms of time needed, 3 out of 5, it depends on how complex the project is. Difficulty to earn your first $100, 2 out of 5. There is a really high demand, especially for entry-level services here. Writing for businesses can be highly profitable with the right approach. Businesses of all sizes need quality content to engage their customers, build their brand, and drive sales. But again, most people don't have time to do this. If you can offer your writing services in terms of website copy, product descriptions, or email marketing, you'll find opportunities. With the rise of AI, I'll say that the demand for writing has reduced, but if you can offer this as a service with research or with marketing, and prove how your previous writing has increased conversion or increased open rates for emails, that's what's going to really make you stand out when it comes to finding a client. In terms of time needed, 3.5 out of 5, it depends on the project and the research required. In terms of difficulty to earn your first $100, 3 out of 5, there's higher earning potential with recurring clients. So those are some of what I believe are the best side hustles to try out. Don't forget to download your free 54 Side Hustles dossier in the link below. Let me know in the comments which side hustle you will try first. Would love to hear. If you like this video, you might also enjoy this video right here, which is more of a step-by-step guide on how to start a side hustle without quitting your 9 to 5. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and see you then.